Alright guys, welcome back. So package arrived today. We got our Sunex impact set, the 1/4" drive, 48 piece. Model number is 1848. As you recall, a few weeks back we got the 3/8 Sunex master kit, master socket set over there. We did a whole little unboxing on that. Very nice set. I got to use it several times, and that really helped me make my decision to go ahead and buy the 1/4" impact socket set from Sunex. So here's the plan, guys. Take a walk over to the car, Dev. So as you can see, I'm really running out of space for sockets in the top. So what I think, Evan and I made a decision. What we're going to do is narrow this down. We're just going to keep impacts on the cart from now on. We're going to take the chromes. We're going to move the chromes over to the Craftsman toolbox over there where I originally had them before I got the tool cart. And just keep the impact sockets on the inside the tool cart, because now that I'm using more air tools, and I have the Milwaukee, the impact, rechargeable impact driver. I want to start using the impacts. I find myself using chrome sockets on the impact tools that I have, and I know that's not good. That could be a little dangerous. They're not meant for it. They can split. They can mushroom out the you know, where your anvils go in here on the drive sides. So what we're going to do is eliminate all the chromes from the tool cart, and we're going to put them on the Craftsman box. We're going to put the 3/8 master kit as much as I can inside of here on rails. So what we did was went ahead and we got another set of the Pittsburgh socket tray organizers for metric and standard. And we're going to set them up with the chromes. We're going to use the new ones for the chromes and the old ones for the sockets. And then just keep the impacts on the tool cart from now on. So let's do a little unboxing here. This is again the 1/4" 1848 model, 1848, and it includes standard and deep metric impact sockets from 14mm to 15mm, and standard SAEs going from 3/16 to 9/16.
That says 4mm.
What did I say?
You said 14.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry. 4mm to 15mm. This is no skips, guys. So let me tell you why I keep going back to Sunex. I was looking at the Tectons. Tecton, you have to buy their sets individually. You have to either buy the deep metrics, shallow metrics, in whether you want 1/2" or 3/8 drive. You can't buy a complete kit from them, which I don't like. Try to get the whole box in there, bud. There you go, pal. You can't get the whole kit all together, which kind of frustrated me a little bit, and it's not very cost effective to have to buy four separate sets of impact sockets. So I keep going back to Sunex. I'm very happy with the 3/8. We got to use on brake job so far. The idler pulley job that we did, we pulled the radiator brackets out. Very happy with it. I think they're very well constructed. And so I went ahead and ordered the 1/4" drive set. So let's do a quick opening here. I'll tell you right away, guys, I'm not a big fan of the blow mold case. That's why I am putting these back on the, that's why I'm going to resort to putting these on the socket trays. So this, unlike the 3/8, doesn't have the side latches. The 3/8 one does. So yeah. So here's the setup with the 1/4" drive. Here's on the top you have 4mm, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and you have exactly the same for the shallows. And as far as the deeps, you got 3/16 to 9/16 in the shallows, and 3/16, 9/16 in the deeps, with no skips. Another reason I like the Sunex, the Sunex set, is because no skips. You don't have to worry about filling in, finding sockets that aren't going to match. Another reason why I like the Sunex, these are actually a thin wall design. So what I did over here is I took out my 13mm and my 10mm deep and shallow 1/4" drives chromes. Those are probably some of the two most commonly used metric quarter-inch drives you're going to use, and I just got them out for comparison purposes. I could have gone with the 9/16 or etc., but just to prove the point we're making here. So this is the 10mm deep, and this is the 10mm shallow. Okay, and we're going to go to the 13mm deep. And then we're going to go to the 13mm shallow. So a lot comes up in question where, as most folks are saying, do you really need a set of chrome sockets when you're doing automotive work, mechanical work? And a lot of people will argue you don't need chrome sockets. The only reason people like having the chrome sockets is because they say that they're smaller, they're more compact, and they can get into tighter areas. Well, as you can see the Sunex here, if you get down low rev, there is a very, very, very minute height difference in the deeps. A very minute difference in the height difference in the shallows for the 10s. Now again, I'm comparing this to a Duralast 10mm and a Craftsman 10mm shallow, and the 13mm, actually my Craftsman 13mm deep is slightly taller than the 13mm deep Sunex Impact. And as you can see here, this is a Husky 13mm versus the 13mm shallow quarter-inch drive. The impact is actually shorter. So that's what I think you're going to get with Sunex. You're going to get a good quality, thin-walled socket. I don't know, how close can you get in here, Ev? Kind of hard to see. How close can you get in here, buddy? It's going to be kind of hard to see, guys. But there's really not much of a difference here. These are, again, a thin wall impact socket. And it's going to allow you to get in all the places you can get in with a regular chrome socket. The only thing I like about Sunex, these are pretty well oiled up, so they don't get any corrosion on them, I guess, is they actually encourage you to use these on hand tools. They will warranty any damage on these, a lifetime warranty, whether it was by impact or air tool or hand tools. That is another thing I like about the Sunex, is the thin wall. They're compact. They'll get you probably the exact same places that your chrome sockets will. And I don't want to have both on the tool cart anymore. I'm really running out of room up there. I've been taking advantage of the tool cart. I've been using it as, I've been stuffing this thing to the gills. I'm treating it as a toolbox when you really, it's a service cart. It's meant to have minimal amount of storage for you to put the most commonly used tools, I think. So again, what I'm going to do is take all the chromes off of that, put them on the new sets of railings that I have here, and just keep the impacts on the tool cart. Now the only thing I will say about this is no extensions come with the 1/4" drive kit. 3/8 drive kit. Not to be redundant, guys, but the 3/8 drive kit, the master kit, comes with everything you're going to need. It comes with the, you want to come back a little more, buddy? Comes with all the extensions, comes with a universal, comes with Torx, it comes with the, what are these again, Ev? I forgot what these are. The inverted sockets here. So it's more complete. I have to now just get a set of impact 1/4" extensions, and I'll be well off, I think. But again, so we're going to put all these on the socket trays, minus the swivels. I don't think they're going to be able to be accommodated. I'll put them on a separate socket rail. And I think the next video we're going to do, guys, is the tool cart with all the impacts on the socket trays, set up the way I want it to be set up, and then give you guys a quick look at what we did. So just I got a couple of the sockets out here, guys, the impact sockets for the hand tools. Nice tight fit. It's nice and secure. That's a deep 10mm. Here's the shallow. Get this out of the way so we can get some light in here. Here's the shallow. It's got a nice tight fit on the anvil. This is I guess a quick release. So this, I guess, is gonna have two indents for the detent ball, I guess you want to call it. This is an older ratchet. It's kind of holding okay, but you're gonna get 2 holes in here for your quick release. This one doesn't have it. My other 1/4" drive doesn't either. So I don't think it's a bad little set. We'll put it to some work. We'll get some use out of it, see how we like it. But I just wanted to show you guys, do a quick unboxing for you, and we'll catch up with you guys soon. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you at the next video.